We're good.
Oh, hey guys! How are all my Salzman friends doing? I'm at the beach enjoying a great book, one of my favorite things to do at the beach. So, why don't you come sit around and read this with me? This story is called Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach. Scaredy Squirrel never goes to the beach. He'd rather vacation at home alone where it's safe than risk being surrounded by the wrong crowd. A few crowds, Scaredy Squirrel wouldn't want to be caught in the middle of flock of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of fallen coconuts, and mobs of lobsters. So he's perfectly happy to build his very own private beach. Scaredy Squirrel's Guide to Building a Safe Beach. You'll need to get started. Paper and crayons, 1 stick, 1 inflatable pool, 1 flashlight, 1 bag of kitty litter, and 1 plastic flamingo. So step 1, you're going to draw your beach scenery, use the stick to hold upright, cover the ground with sand, inflate the ocean, turn on the sunlight, and install the beach. That's the wildlife. And enjoy. It looks like a beach and it feels like a beach, but it doesn't quite sound like one. Tuck, 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 tuck. Scaredy Squirrel notices something's missing. The soothing sound of the ocean. The solution. Make a quick trip to the real beach and find a seashell that fits the description below. Seashells, this is a quality and performance chart. Germ-free, a shiny exterior, crystal clear ocean sound. Red alert, seashells must not, I repeat, must not be occupied. But traveling to the real beach requires careful planning. First, get a passport. Here's his passport. Family, rodent. Type, a flying squirrel. First name, Scaredy. Middle name, Orville. Last name, Squirrel. Initials are SOS. Place of birth, a nut tree. Second, draw a map. The beach map. Mission Operation Seashell. At 7 a.m., you will enter the box and wait. Don't forget the passport. 7:30 a.m., get picked up by a mail truck. Verify your passport. 8:42 a.m., arrive at beach and wait until the coast is clear. Don't lose the passport. 11:42, exit the box, find the seashell, hold your passport. 1:49, enter the box and wait for pickup. Check your passport. 6 p.m., get delivered back to the nut tree, put away the passport. Now caution, there's flying coconuts, and the seashell should be around here, but never trust a mob of lobsters. And careful of the birds of a feather, they do flock together. And important, sea monsters are camera shy, so keep your camera close by. Watch out for pirates, and stay away from those jellyfish. Whew. Scaredy's beachwear. The squirrel is a trained professional. Do not try this at home. Exhibit A, a protective headgear for falling coconuts. Exhibit B, your protective patch to fool those pirates. Exhibit C, protective flotation device, that's to prevent sinking. Exhibit D, the protective camera, it will discourage those sea monsters. Exhibit E, protective compass to avoid getting lost. Exhibit F, protective footgear to shield from jellyfish. Exhibit G, the protective rubber band, that'll tame the lobsters. Exhibit H, protective oven-mitts, that will block germs. And Exhibit I, protective French fry, that'll distract those seagulls. Remember, if all else fails, play dead and send an SOS. The next morning as planned, Scaredy Squirrel jumps into the box. At 7:30 a.m., he gets picked up, and they drive, and they drive, and at 8:42, Scaredy gets dropped off and waits, and waits. At 11:42 a.m., a crowd appears. People were not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel panics, and he plays dead. 30 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later, Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that the perfect seashell is right under his nose. Surrounded by friendly people, he decides to join the crowd. Scaredy Squirrel builds sandcastles, takes pictures, floats around the ocean, and sunbathes with the others. He forgets all about the flocks of seagulls, the tribes of jellyfish, the herds of sea monsters, and the packs of pirates. Tons of falling coconuts and mobs of lobsters aren't a worry. He's glad to be part of the crowd. Back home, after a day of fun, in the sun, Scaredy Squirrel's inspired to make one more important addition to his own beach. A crowd. P.S. As for Scaredy's next visit to the beach, it might be sooner than he thinks. Looks like it was occupied. Well, my friends, thanks so much for joining me for that Scaredy Squirrel story. I hope you enjoyed it and have lots of great books, and maybe you can read them at the beach. See you soon.